Hello faggots and welcome to Porto City, where you can get the best food and drinks in the world for the lowest prices in the most western country of East Europe. Here we see a bridge some French guy designed to mimic the Eiffel Tower. It's great. Little poor kids jump off of it for a few coins for the entertainment of higher class citizens. Truly one of many events of culture in this town. Now I decided to pretend that I enjoy paying to learn about stuff I already got a master's degree in. So I went to this museum of rosé wine, because I am posh like that.
Então, esta garrafa icónica foi inspirada nos cantos que os soldados usavam na Primeira Guerra Mundial.
Además, frío tiene como que mejor sabor siempre.
Disfarça a acidez un poco.
Jimi Hendrix drank this wine. That means it's good. This place is literally marketed as very Instagrammable, so the rooms are created so it's influencer friendly. Now I'm not gonna lie, this is the best part of the museum, a pool of pink balls. I guess a pool of real rosé wine would get dirty pretty quickly. And this was during COVID times. Everybody knows virus can't survive and ball sweat, so it's fine. When I was a kid I loved bull pits. I still remember the strong armpit smell from the kids that didn't use deodorant. No omodo.
Funciona.
Funciona.
Ah yes, Gaia, the city that no one gives a shit about pretty much. It has a lot of history though. It's mainly the place where people stand to look at the view of Porto City and drink port wine, because the bars on the other side of the river are too full. We finish off this visit with a metro ride on the top side of the bridge. Too bad there is no way I can live here permanently. No one wants to pay me 4 times minimum wage. Even that is not that great.
Aqui, o centro da Mialhada, a gente veio aqui fazer o quê? Comer leitão. Eu nem sequer gosto de leitão, mas tu gostas de porco, não é?
Porco sí, me gusta mucho. Me gusta mucho. Veamos qué pasa.
Vamos ver se há alguma coisa, que isto é um deserto autêntico. Não se passa nada aqui.
¿Qué dice ahí?
O que é que disse o homem?
Que no hay nada aquí, básicamente.
Pronto, os restaurantes estão todos numa rua ali ao lado. Aquela casa mata-se os porcos, os leitões, e assa-se. O restaurante é ali. Vamos, queres um leitão?
Vamos a comer.
Vamos. O que é que há na Bairrada? Há uma rua, que é a gente principal, está tudo fechado, e há leitões. É isto. Esta mescla de carnes é o leitão.
¿Gustas de porco? No. Bueno, veamos si te gusta. Algo. No. Huele bien. Está bien. No.
Está bom.
Bueno. Ya.
Ordenados aqui.
Me gusta bastante. La carne está bastante suave. Creo que tiene aliños, o sea, condimentos buenos. Está rico.
Aluso town. It's peaceful and has a decent spa. The best part is the free water fountain. It has the most delicious mineral water I have ever tasted. And you know me, I taste a lot of liquids. Again, no homo. Unfortunately I can't show you the spa because I lost my waterproof case for my camera in Ecuador. Here we see the Fountain of Luso or something like that. It's free water, Alentejo's dream basically. The murals tell us of the 1,000-year-old story of this land and how people washed their clothes and their donkeys with this water. We have the best donkeys, that's why socialism wins every election. Every public faucet in this town works and is most of the time drinkable water.
O que é que sabe a água?
Estaba muy dulce. Estaba rica. Diferente.
Some fountains are hundreds of years old like this one.
José, Portugal tiene invierno.
No! Onde é que tu estás?
Piaudown dice. Están
Sim.
interesantes las casas, veamos.
Piaudown is a town that has schist, a rock that has a very sharp shape. The town is very cute and small. A real tourist dream for those that like rural vacations. But it's winter now and it's raining, so the only people here are us and some restaurants. They do make local beer and some unique desserts that remind me of pastel de nata, but it's only nata and zero pastel. Would definitely risk diabetes again. Buying a house here is a very bad investment, but everybody will tell you otherwise because it's Portugal. Everything is cheap here, especially when you are a North American retiree that just sold their house for a couple million and now want to finally live in a place with no air pollution and actual organic food. Like everywhere in Portugal, we have a church here. We are Catholics and like to pray to a holy guy. Hey, at least it's not a green rug with some weird hieroglyphs, okay? Even though the god is the same.
Debe ser igual que luz, muy buena. Buena. Ya, bien.
Está direito aqui no fundo. Está fechado. É, mas dá para espreitar.
Ah, mírale. Hágalo por ahí.
The water was freezing, but I came from Canada where the temperature of the skin of my ass was actually below freezing at some point, so enduring 7 degrees Celsius water for a minute in my feet was no problem. This is my vacations and I am going to swim, damn it, and nobody will stop me. Winter sucks. This is the Basako Palace. It was built by monks through the almighty power of no-fap. They also made luxurious gardens to keep themselves busy. Now it's a hotel because monasteries were acquired by the state. Monks were never the same since they lost their ability to no-fap. That's why we see so many molesting cases in the holy ranks. On the walls we can see several episodes of Portuguese history, like that time we fought the ocean titan in South Africa. Good times.
Mira, tu comeste umas papas.
In the gardens we have a nice view of the Luso town.
É o mais antigo da Mata do Saco. E depois, está super podado.
No hay ramas, o sea, solo es el tronco. No sé, Jesús,
Basicamente.
como a cruz,
Às
a
costas.
costas, o sea, encontrou Maria.
Depois aqui, se a gente. A ver se já dá para ver. A ver se dá para ver. Tem aqui pessoas aqui dentro. Ah, dá para ver, dá. Isto mete muito. Isto é muito creepy com a porta fechada. Vamos aproximar.
We are in Coimbra now, inside the monastery of Santa Clara Nova. Queen Isabel of Portugal was a very generous woman who liked Jesus a lot and so was made a saint and now sleeps in a gold tomb like a boss. This place was constructed to replace the old church that was constantly being flooded by the river, back when Portugal had water. Ah yes, this place is called Little Portugal, and it's inside Portugal. We are very egocentric. Here we can check all the places the Portuguese have traveled to. We have been immigrating before it was cool. This place has miniature recreations of all the countries we had colonies or influenced in some way or another.
Oi. Sou grande. Estou com a cabeça nas telhas.
Here we see all the typical houses of the different regions of Portugal. Too bad nothing is inside them. I was expecting some cute interior decorations.
Ela era muito mais velha. Ah, não tem nada. Somos o clero. Ver tudo por cima. Bruh.
This is a legendary place where a forbidden love between a prince and a princess's maid came to an end. Dom Pedro was married but loved Inés de Castro. The nobles didn't like it and killed the girl. Dom Pedro lost his shit and murdered the guys that killed his side chick. It's believed that the love was so true and genuine that the girl's blood stained the rocks in this fountain, forever. After that she was declared queen by the prince and made his followers kiss her dead hand. The real queen was sad, I guess. The guy had absolutely no chill, and was a master dominance asserter.
The guy in the statue is known as the priest exterminator. Although not a killer, he did issue a law that made all real estate owned by the church be owned instead by the country.
Isto é a rua Santa Catarina 2.
The heart of the city is behind a great wall that has been rebuilt several times.
Uno para la Lore, uno para mi madre y otro para...
Espera, agora.
Ai!
This old cathedral was built almost 900 years ago after the first king kicked the Moors out of town. It is the only one of its kind that survived in the country, without the need of much remodeling. This is where all faculties are located. It's a big place where we can find a statue of a king that made Coimbra City the definite place of this university. He also inherited the Portuguese Empire at the maximum height of its power. Does that make him lucky? Or was it a curse? I don't know, but he clearly didn't skip leg day.
Some 700 years ago this guy created this university. This king also planted a big pine tree forest. Dumb fuck socialists from today let it burn down. No. There is no real intention of recovering it. Isn't that some fucked up shit?
O mais chato é o caralho do presidente do partido do Chega estar aqui a incomodar a nossa visita. Agora não sei se podemos entrar com o chato do caralho lá. Não sei se é aqui. Pronto, este é o senhor. Dizem que ele era muito alto e muito forte. Mas se calhar na verdade ele tem 1,5 m. Se eu me deitar à beira dele, se calhar está quase a mesma coisa. E seguir ao filho, o Sanhos primeiro. Ele era muito rebelde e cortou o cabelo e fez um estilo franja para chatear o pai. Chama-se Primeira Comunhão.
Okay, I have no idea where is this, or if it's still the same place. I don't remember lol. After a while all churches look the same. Really? Ah, we are now going to hear a little bit of fado. Coimbra fado is more upbeat than the Lisbon style. And it's more male-dominated too.
On with the road trip. We slept in a caravan park. The neighbors are all Dutch or something, but they seem cool.
Isto parece a Catedral de Sevilha?
Sim.
This monastery's big as shit. We have a lot of dead kings and queens in here and a couple of noble knights as well. This place is located near the most important Portuguese battlefield where Portugal fought Spain and France in a 4-1 disadvantage. We won though, obviously. You can't conquer Portugal if you have a baguette up your ass.
Este era o favorito.
This place is also the burial ground of 2 unknown soldiers that died in France during World War I. It is under constant surveillance for some reason. We finished the visit in the imperfect chapels. Never finished, this project was left incomplete as a symbol of Portuguese nature.
Discotecas só reabrem no dia 14. São duas das medidas aprovadas hoje.
Óbidos is a medieval town inside perfectly preserved castle walls. We had just missed the Festival of Chocolate, one of the first festivals that happened here after the so-called pandemic. Here we can also enjoy the medieval fair of Óbidos and the Christmas festival. In all of these occasions we see the town dress up and get decorated, a real lively place for the whole family.
Tem pizzas? Nice. Tens que ir mais tarde. Comem lá outra vez, mas já volto.
Ginger de Óbidos is a very well-known drink from this place.
Depois temos o licor de pastel de nata, que sabe mesmo ao creme de pastel de nata. É muito saboroso. E o gin destilado da ginja, que é esta preciosidade aqui em cima. Nós temos a patente, nós é que criámos realmente. Então nós aconselhamos a beber a ginja, comer o copo de chocolate e depois a fruta.
Ah, ok.
Cuidado que a fruta tem caroço.
Pronto.
A ver, Zé, que vas a probar?
Uma ginja de Óbidos, mas esta é de honra, é reserva.
Bueno.
Que tal?
Eu não sei o que é uma ginja, mas é bom.
A ginja é o que está a segurar na mão, o fruto. É mesmo o nome do fruto. Depois, nós aqui chamamos ginginha ou ginja para não estarmos a dizer licor de ginja. Então chamamos ginja. Mas a ginja é mesmo o fruto. Que é como a cereja, mas a cereja é doce e a ginja na árvore é ácida. Ora então.
A frutinha está muito forte em álcool, é interessante.
É verdade.
No fue verano, en invierno. No está mal, no puedo. Con algo está.
O quê? Comer por 7 euros? Está ali. Oi, cuidado.
Muy bien. Vamos a bajar las murallas.
Vinhas atrás de ti.
Sí.
¿Sí? No, solo la chiquita. Ajá. Uma filmagenzinha.
Está bonita, toda la ciudad amurallada.
The castle is old as shit, and was converted into some sort of hotel. A very expensive hotel. No surprises there honestly. At least you can climb the walls and walk around town with the best views all around you. As you can see, you can easily fall, so try not to kill yourself.
Bora.
¿Quieres ir a misa?
Eu quero ver os preços primeiro.
Está bueno.
Quinta da Regaleira was a fancy place for important people from all kinds of secret societies.
Eu posso subir aquela torre também? Deixa eu ver aqui. Torre da Regaleira.
They like big ass trees and fancy buildings. Obviously, there is also a church.
X.
Behind and beneath the waterfall there are a couple of legendary wells of initiation. Initiation
Whoa.
to what now? I don't know, maybe Masonic shit or something. There is a lot of things rich people do because they are bored. Creating their own hierarchy inside other hierarchies are some of those activities.
Quanto mais sul vai, pior fica. Podemos filmar, sabe, quando estivermos em Canadá. Uhum. Os anjos estão tipo... Ah. Vamos ao palácio.
Pena Palace? Long ago it was a small monastery and place of meditation. The Lisbon earthquake came and destroyed it. Then King Ferdinand said, "You know what? I'm going to make a big-ass palace here and acquire all lands and that more stone castle nearby because I can." And so it was done.
Não, deu erro. Só. Depois só se fixa com... Tira-lhe por.
The last king of Portugal lived there very happily with his wife, Queen Jeremy Clarkson, until he was murdered. The Queen felt like the Republic was gay, and left the country and made success in England as a Top Gear host.
Há carro?
No, era una...
Ervorod is a place in Alentejo where sometimes stuff actually happens and there is things to do, given the fact that Alentejo is pretty much some kind of rural Texas.
Dependiendo de...
We came here to see bones. We also found a Roman temple though.
Ui, que assim. Vai até no teto. Olha ele, vem aí. Olha ele, vem aí. Aí. Vai nos atacar. Ai não.
José dice que esto es... este río.
Não sei, tem que ir ver. Aí é o Guadiana.
Ay, pero es grandísimo. Este dice que alimenta el agua de toda la región del Alentejo, ¿no?
Talvez.
Oye, José, ¿qué vamos a visitar en España? ¿Ya estamos en España?
Viemos só meter gasolina, que é 30 cêntimos mais barato.
Ai.
Olha aqui o senhor jovem, com os bidões todos na traseira.
Beja was a disappointment. Maybe it was because we were still a bit with the pandemic stuff, but my god, what an armpit of a city.
Ah, ok. Já não dá para ir para ali.
The castle did give us amazing views of the whole city.
Agora não sei se ficamos aqui, se ficamos no outro. Eles dizem que este é pior.
Algarve is the district of sun and beach. I don't care about anything else. Algar is the name of the caves the sea carves on the rocky shoreline. The rock is very fragile and there are landslides every year, so obviously, we are going inside them by boat. The high school dropouts that drive the boat have to time correctly when the tides go down a bit so we can enter or escape the caves without dying. Unlike being a waiter, this requires a certain amount of skill, so, if you want to give them a tip, you have my blessing. I am not tipping, I already paid the ticket. Sagres, the end of the old world? One of the pioneers of the Portuguese exploration gave order for the construction of this fortress, and also died here? The fortress saw many battles and assumed its defensive role as it should? Inside we can see the sister tower, a windbreak wall, the former dwellings, barracks, and the old parish church of Nossa Senhora da Graça. One of the main attractions for visitors is the huge compass rose marked on the ground, measuring 43 meters in diameter. This place is also being eroded by the sea. There is a chamber of sound surrounding a hole in the ground, where the waves push the air through it. I sat in a bench not knowing that, and nearly shit my pants.